everyone, Jacketing here. We're outside PhD Racing Lab because today we're finally starting a very special project. A very bright, very orange, very rear-engined project. That's freaking cool. This is one of our investors, 911 GT3 2018 991.2. Like a very,
you gotta get your numbers right.
Yeah, very long. I kept calling this a 992 for a while, and Alex kept yelling at me because that one technically isn't out yet. It is now with the wing mounts and everything. But this is what we get to play with, and that is one hell of a cool car. I think GT3s in general are like the most road-going race car you could get, and this is still like on the cusp of like what's attainable for regular human beings. If you don't eat for like 3-4 years and like save every single penny you get, you might be able to afford this ish. So I'll let Alex walk through this because he knows a lot more than this than I do. I've driven it once in the canyon. It's freaking ballistic. It's amazing. It's sonorous and it's glorious.
So this is a 2018 991.2 GT3.
Yes.
Unfortunately not the RS because we couldn't get one. I don't think there's anything special about it. I'm pretty sure there's like more than enough video about this particular generation of GT3 on YouTube. 4-liter, 500 horsepower. This particular one's PDK. So, you know, sorry MT guys, but PDKs are just better.
PDK is better.
Personal preference, PDK, because it's a track car.
Ooh.
Got the bucket seat. Still haven't peeled some of the plastic on the pedals off.
3,700 miles.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's not like museum condition.
Which is a track car.
Yeah, which is, you know, she's not a museum condition, but she's pretty nice. Also, the other thing that's kind of important for a track car, no carbon brakes.
Hey, oh yeah, because Porsche themselves, didn't they say like carbon brakes aren't really good for PCCBs, aren't good for track use?
They're still really good, but just running cost gets high. Like if
Yeah.
you say taking wheels on and off and you accidentally clip on the rotor with the wheel,
Which I did before.
bye-bye rotor. Yeah, that gets pricey. And also for steel brake, we have a lot more compounds to choose from. Yeah, that's about it pretty much.
This might be one of my favorite angles of this car with the rear wing and everything. It's so amazing and so beautiful.
Yeah, there's nothing too special about it yet. But, you know,
we're gonna start.
we
playing
never
with
leave
it.
cars alone.
Yes. So today is gonna go in the shop, do some quick services.
Yeah, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Gingerm as a benchmark. We're gonna do some basic maintenance, some very, very basic thing. We'll explain it when we get to in the shop.
By the way, I just want to point out, beautiful U46 M3. All right, get it in the shop. Looks good. This is what people joke about when they say, oh, Porsche center locks. It's this and that.
This is like the mother of all torque wrench. This is breaker bar side.
What the fuck? Okay,
This is your breaker.
cool.
So we got this fancy made in Germany tool
For
for the center cap, and watch me totally butcher this. Yay!
that's $100 of value lost. Ah. I mean, we're totally not just watching a YouTube video and following that along.
What's YouTube?
What's YouTube? We're on it, man.
And then becomes the scary part.
What part of this is scary?
Thing like a breaker bar this big, you can break a lot of shit with this. Alright, pull that video again, please.
So when you put these back on, it's really important that this locking
So
mechanism
that's the locking
is
thing.
flush.
So you're supposed to fully insert it and then, oh wow.
Go on, Alex. Put your back into it.
Oh wow. They weren't joking about, were they like 400 pounds?
Something like that.
Ooh, wow, holy shit.
Alex trying to maneuver big stick. You're actually bending the suspension.
I'm actually in the
Alex
air.
is using body weight to do this. And that concludes our Porsche 911 GT3 build because we have successfully failed in taking the wheels off. With the wheels not being able to be taken off, we can't proceed with
Yes,
anything.
the center locks are cool, as they said. You know, it's gonna be fun, they said. I definitely don't want to call a Mercedes right now.
Yeah. Look at that. There's no good way of filming this.
One eternity later.
Dude, you're actually giving the wheels more. Oh, there it is.
Oh fuck, alright.
Finally.
Alright, that one's loose.
Alex has nutted.
Alright, now I know how tight it's supposed to be now.
Yeah.
The second one should be a little bit better. I can be a little bit braver.
Be brave. The tire is spinning. That was easier.
Yeah, because I know how hard I need to
Yeah.
yank on it before it comes loose. Alright, jump in.
Are you actually out of breath?
It's early in the morning, man. Come on.
He hasn't had his coffee. They're gonna tell me twice to jump into a Porsche. Brakes on.
Stand on it like you mean it.
Okay.
Okay, not enough.
Not enough brake pressure?
Yeah. Alright,
Fucking
start
alright.
it up. Alright, hold it.
Yeah.
Alright, one more.
Alex.
Step 2.
Yes. Oh, I fucked it. Just to demonstrate, you try to spin it, that pops out and it stops. So that's cool. That's like your
So
safety.
they tried really hard to make sure you don't fuck it up, but like I'm pretty sure there's still 28 different ways we can fuck this up.
We can fuck it up by not being able to put the wheels back on properly anymore. So you need to have that special tool where it pushes it in and twist. So versus in the racing version, it's just twist on and off. They don't really have that safety pin mechanism per se. Wow.
Damn. Pretty substantial chunk of metal actually.
Yeah, right.
Did they make like a Project Kicks lighter weight version of this shit?
Project kick your wheels off.
Yay!
Ah! It nearly fell into the Supra.
Look, this tiny tire.
They are. It's pretty freaking stretched too. Look at that fitment.
Damn. It's a 245 on the 9, I think.
Really?
Yep.
Skinny ass 249, 245 then.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Ours are 265s.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alright, let's decipher some of the magic that Porsche did on the underside, because this is cool. First off, you see these two little blocky looking thingies. That's for displacing air around the tire, right? Kind of like this is like almost F1-esque, where they try to turn the air around the tire so you don't hit the tire straight on. Extra drag,
Then the inside.
and then this is pretty common.
Small tunnel leads to
Fairly big tunnel actually from factory. Not super aggressive, but it's efficient. You have this. Is this the brake duct?
This is a brake duct that kind of
Cools.
does this.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
the
there's
rotor
another
part.
one on the top.
Oh yeah, that big flap over there.
Yeah.
That comes from, I guess, the front
Yeah.
radiator.
Yeah.
And this way turns it this way into the rest of the brake rotor. That's nice. Oh yeah,
sway
factory
bar.
adjustable sway bar, right?
Uh-huh.
That's cool. It's basically like if you think about it, it's very much like the Supra setup where it's like the lower control arm, tension rod,
Yep.
and then the McPherson strut up top. So the Supra has basically same suspension as GT3.
Yeah, now it's obsolete because the 992 they did a double wishbone.
Shut up, we don't talk about that. This is new though. This is like the F1 barge board setup. Kinda. Like a little strakes, the 3 pieces of strakes after the tires, after the front tire. So, but the diverse flow that way,
Yeah.
and it kind of helps seal the underside a little bit.
How flat the factory floor
And
is.
then the entire flat factory floor is, well, flat. It's cool. It's solid too. That's all the way. And then I want to point this out. This is cool. Diffuser, splitter tunnel, goes into a duct that goes into the caliper for cooling the rear brakes. And there's a separate one here for cooling the rear rotors. When they say this thing is rear engine, they're not kidding. That's like the 3 cylinders. Oh, 3 of the 6. Yeah. And this is the axle. So it is fully behind it. Is that factory coilover springs and like ride height adjustable dampers?
Yes. Supposedly all the GT cars, when they leave the factory, they're all corner bounds and shit.
Are they?
And now we're gonna mess it up.
For sure. This is how you know Germans are OCD about this shit, right? Look, plastic diffuser lines up with a metal muffler. lines up mostly, lines up. You just know they had a meeting about this. We must make the lines line up. For oil change, Liquid Moly, been one of our biggest sponsors throughout all the programs. This is their,
Special one,
is it?
because it says A40, which means it is Porsche A40. Does it say VW?
It does say VW.
Okay, this is VW. Technically, it is a Beetle. So.
Yes.
So supposedly this is like a special Porsche approved compound.
Really?
So we're gonna try that on the GT3. They're good oil. We use them on the Supra.
Yeah.
We actually use them on pretty much all the cars we have
Oh,
right
we do.
now. Yeah.
We do. Basically everything.
Yeah, but just this is slightly different, even though it's a 4D weight.
Uh-huh.
But it's just because this one has the Porsche A40 certification.
Yeah, like it says it here, like specification and approvals. It says BMW Porsche A40.
Yeah, means it's
and then the other ones
approved.
are recommended.
Yeah, then you see this is approved by BMW, which is why we use.
This is also Porsche A40. Also approval.
Never mind, the green looks better.
We're just saying there are options.
There are options available, but I decided to go for the A40 because it's a little bit more specialized. So,
we're gonna add some front camber to the GT3.
Yeah.
And they actually make some very cool things for it.
Yeah. So basically, factory GT3, there's like two methods of you can, add camber on the front corner. So first of all, if you see up top, all the mounting holes for the top strut are slotted, so you can slide the whole thing in and out like a camber plate.
It's like a factory camber plate built into the shock tower.
Goes into shock tower, except the slots actually on the chassis instead of in the mount. And then on all the GT cars, you have this very nice two-piece lower control arm. That you can see already has a factory shim inside, say aftermarket shims, which I got from CMS. These are some of the ones, you can get them in all kind of different
like
sizes.
very small shims to like very big ones.
Yeah, so basically you just take the bolts out, slide the shim in, and pull it back in. It will bring the whole lower side of the car out to add camber. So supposedly 10 millimeters every degree. And the car, last time I measured, was sitting at about 1.8, 1.9. And I'm gonna add maybe like 1.5 mil on each side, so get you about like 2.3, 2.4, and just run it as is and see how that works.
And then we can play with more.
We can play with more if we have to.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Per
445 pounds?
445 foot-pounds.
How much torque does that thing make?
That?
Yeah.
Like 260, 270? No, wait, hold on a minute. 440 foot-pounds. That's more than the car puts down.
Probably.
That's
how you know it doesn't come loose.
Right.
And also, when you do it, you have to make sure it's
Yes.
all the way inserted in. So you don't do a fucking Mercedes.
You don't do a Bottas.
Yeah.
And that's not even the last part yet, because after you torque the wheels, you have to back them out 60 degrees and then retorque them.
Yeah, we're not gonna drive like drive on it yet. We're just gonna torque it down.
Yeah, we're gonna do
alignment.
alignment. Yeah.
So we're gonna do that before it leaves the shop.
That concludes a very chill day one with the GT3 without
There's an oil explosion on me.
Yeah, the engine oil explosion kind of took place. Otherwise, it's a very, very cute car to work on, shall we say. There's a reason why people love the GT3s and GT4s, and this is kind of the reason why, right?
Yeah.
It's such a nice car to be able to see like what makes it special. And we haven't even gotten it on track yet, which is happening this weekend. This weekend.
So we're gonna run it as a Gingerman,
which will be fun. Sub 40, Alex. You better sub 40. Alex is driving this mostly.
If this doesn't do sub 40, I will permanently retire from driving any cars, including the truck and trailer.
No, actually, please. I need you for truck and trailer.
I think my goal is 35.
35?
Yeah, I think my goal is 35.
What did you do with the Subaru there last time?
36.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is faster than the Subaru.
It should be. But also, I built a Subaru, so Subaru's pretty fast.
Anyway, so you did some seat brackets. Do show us the seat brackets.
One the other thing I had to do is it's actually super common. So if you look at the seat, the way they designed it is actually super straight up.
So when you're driving normally,
you're fine. But as soon as you have a helmet on, because the seat back is so straight up, it's gonna push your head with the helmet down, which makes it extremely uncomfortable if you have a helmet on. So what a lot of people do is, if you see here, there's a little attachment bracket that basically lifts the front mounting point up an inch. So the whole seat is tilted slightly backwards more, which makes it way more comfortable when you have a helmet on. And actually, it's not just the GT3. GT4 has the same problems. I have friends that literally bought the GT4. I told them to get the bracket. They're like, what bracket? Then 2 days later, all right, tell me more about that bracket. So, one of the things also, I don't think we're going to change out the seat very soon.
It's nice.
It is already a bucket seat, and also for
it's carbon fiber buckets.
Yeah, but it also has an airbag and everything because we're not gonna do a roll cage yet.
Yeah.
So I'm not in a rush to change out the like the bucket seat until we get either a roll bar or a half cage into the car.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna run the factory carbon seat for now. But I did buy a set of reasonably nice leather protector for the side.
They look fairly OE.
They look fairly early, but only they just don't. It doesn't line up perfectly. Maybe I didn't install it correctly because it's supposed to line up pretty good. But anyway, just to protect every time we get out. Because as we know, if you have a bucket seat, you know every time we get in and out, like this area is the area that you get scratched up super duper easily. Yeah. Especially if we're in jeans and shit. It's destroyed.
We're still trying to keep this car reasonably in one piece.
Yeah, we're not gonna, you know.
As much as we want to like violate it.
No, we can't.
We can't.
We can't. Everything on this car is gonna be 100% bolt-on and reversible. So, you know,
so
it's not like the car needs a lot anyway.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It's like new tires ordered.
Yeah.
We're just waiting on the wheels, so we're gonna, you know.
Titan 7, help, please. We need wheels.
Also, it took me like a good 30 minutes just to torque all the wheels correctly.
Oh yeah. If you've seen Bottas's whole like the wheels not coming off thing, that was Alex trying to get the retaining pin, the safety pin to line up properly and like torque on. Oh, it's not right. Okay, break a bar, off, back, torque wrench back on. Oh wait, it's still not right. Yeah. Repeat. Like
center locks are cool, but it's a huge pain in the ass.
Not these center locks.
Yeah.
It should be a.
Probably should wash it
again. Should be a fun project.
It's just gonna be more driving and a little bit less tinkering this time.
Yeah. Good.
Also, we'll have some very exciting partner to announce in the upcoming video.
Yeah. More partners always help.
Yeah, different partners.
More cars.
Yep.
More toys. More fun track stuff.
Speaking of more cars.
Yes. Oh, I have. Yeah. After this weekend, I have one coming too. Yes. More time attack builds.
Yeah, more time attack builds next week.
Good.